Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
All right, well, welcome to the draft, baby. The commissioner finally came on stage. He officially got booed, so the draft is underway, baby.
Let's hear from some of your Packer greats. Please welcome Clay Matthews.
Titans aren't on the clock yet. Lil Wayne's a Packer super fan. Gotta love it.
I just got off the phone with the President Donald Trump. He asked me to pass a message along to all 32 NFL franchises. So let me tell you what it reads here, all right? It says, my fellow Americans, the Bears still suck!
Bears still suck.
Okay, Green
Uh-oh.
It's time to get the show started. Are you ready? The 2025 NFL Draft is now officially open. For Tennessee Titans,
On the clock, baby. Yeah. Man, this is like freaking Christmas every year, man. On the clock. Here we go. I'm sorry, or should I say Cam Ward is on the clock. Right. Yes. 3 nights. 3 days. Yeah. Cam. So you got Cam Ward, and you probably got Travis Hunter going number 2. So you're probably gonna have Abdul Carter going number 3 to the New York Giants. So, and the thing is with the Giants, right? Is I've been hearing, I heard like tonight they were talking a little bit like the Giants are going to kind of maybe let the stuff kind of come to them, but we'll have to wait and see. They like Jackson Dart, like him a whole lot. So they sit and they let Jackson Dart come to him. He may not come to him. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. Wow. Giants offered is what. I'm Adam Schefter. I'm Shefty. So the Giants offered their first round pick, obviously this season, their first round pick next season, plus another pick, another 1 or 2 picks just to move up 2 spots to get the quarterback. So the Giants were obviously pretty sold on Cam Ward. So, but it is what it is, man. It's they tried. They tried last season with the Patriots. Patriots didn't want to trade. I don't know if they tried with the Commanders or not, but I don't know if the Giants maybe need a quarterback. Commanders need a quarterback, or where the Commanders going to let the Giants jump up and trade with the Commanders to get a quarterback. especially, I mean, could you imagine we had Jaden Daniels? We wouldn't have Malik Neighbors now. But, yeah, we had Jaden Daniels. Boy, the future will be looking bright for the New York Giants for quite some time. Obviously, we just have to start building a team around them. But we have our quarterback, right? But apparently, what they were saying there tonight was the Giants have been the most aggressive of all the other teams. Apparently, I guess we're other teams trying to, call up to see what it might take or what everybody said that the Giants would have been the most aggressive. So they tried. You can only do so much. I mean, other than being, what would you say, giving away like the next 5 first-round draft picks or something like that. You can only ante up so much. So the Giants did try. But it's going to be a very, 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 very interesting draft. I mean, the quarterbacks, anybody jump up into the first round and grab one of those quarterbacks like Dart, Milrow, Shaw. But of course, Shedeur Sanders, where does he go? Do the Saints take him at 9? Does he slide past the Saints? Does he start going to the teens? Very, very interesting. So the Titans got 6 minutes left. Let me see here. And NFL, there we go. Okay. They're on the clock.
He has plenty of horsepower in his arm. He has plenty of mobility, as you mentioned. I don't understand it either.
5:20. Yeah. Okay. Right. Still on the clock. I don't know why they're taking so long. I mean, they've known who they're going to pick for the past month or so. I'm not sure. Yeah. I guess they got 5 minutes to go. Yeah. I guess they're trying to put some suspense into it. But we'll see.
Patrick has done this time and time again in the NFL. Now, I understand Patrick done in the NFL. Cam Ward has to play the snap. This is just a comparison, and you'd be hard-pressed to tell me that you don't see the same thing that Mike Borgatti saw, that we're throwing on this screen.
Pick is in. Cam Ward is officially a Tennessee Titan. The pick is in.
It's the prerequisite for the business. I'm picking up the ball now. The timing, great decision. Boys, he does.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Coming over. Huh? The pick is in. Cam Ward, Cam. Well, I got you, buddy. Here. Say hi to my cat. As he flies on by. Yep. Pick is in. Well, at least for the Titans anyway, at least, now whether he works out or not, who knows, right? But at least for them, right, they got some hope. As far as with the quarterback, right, they got some hope for the next quite a few years. And if he turns out, they got their quarterback for a good decade or so, right? So good for them. There it is. Cameron Ward. All right, there you go. Cam. All right, so now now the Browns are on the clock. And I'll tell you what, if they take on the clock. Uh-oh. Whoa. With the Jaguars. Wow. Oh, wow. 6. Wow. So they're moving up for Hunter. Wow. He's got to be taking Hunter. That's a lot of draft capital for Travis Hunter, but so the Jaguars haven't had a trade. A lot to move up, like what, from 5 to 2. 2 first rounders. What else was this here? Hold on. Jaguars. 2 first rounders. A second rounder. Wow. Yeah, well. So what they're saying, what Kuiper's saying is they need help at corner, they need help at wide receiver. I mean, for Trevor Lawrence, I mean, that's a huge win-win. So, I mean, actually, they're giving up 2 first-round picks for quite possibly a first-round wide receiver and a first-round cornerback. So, but the Browns moving back. They got themselves some, some extra draft capital, which is great for them. The problem is for them, there's obviously great players, at 5, and they can certainly hit it out of the park with somebody, but they're giving up on pretty much a guaranteed blue chipper. There's only like 2 of them, right? So they're going to put them on both sides of the ball. It's going to be very interesting to see if in a 17-game schedule, if he can take the wear and tear of playing on both sides of the ball. This season rolls along. It'll be very interesting to see how Hunter plays. Does he wear it down? I'll have to wait and see. But this was the longest that had ever gone in the modern draft era from 1967 without a trade in the first round. Because usually sometimes before the draft starts, there's a trade made, here or there or whatever. There's maybe some trade, but nothing. Going into here, there was nothing. Everybody had their own picks and all of that. And I said, you go all the way back to 1967. This is the longest it's gone before there was a trade made in the first round. So, but somebody coming up, it's moving up from number 5 to number 2. But you see, is what they're saying there. You're getting a twofer. So you give up 2 first round picks for him, but all right. So the Jaguars receive Travis Hunter, a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick. The Browns receive a 1st round pick, another 1st round pick, a 2nd round pick, and a 4th round pick. So basically, there's a 4th into that. So basically, the Browns are receiving an extra 1st round pick and an extra 2nd round because they're sliding back to 5. They can take Genty if they want. There's some obviously they can take McMillan. So there's some good players there, right? But they get an extra 1st round pick and they get an extra 2nd round pick. So. Yeah. Yeah. So So now the Browns have 2 second-round picks tonight. They got 2 first-round picks next season plus a second-round pick. So if the Browns next season in the better quarterback class, right, want to move up, they have the ammo to do that. Right? Or they also have 2 second-round picks tonight. Not tonight, but tomorrow night. I'm sorry. I bet they want to jump back into the first round tonight. They got 2 second-round picks. Giants got a second. The Giants got a third. But I mean, you look at the Browns. The Browns got picked 66 or 67. So the Browns got an early third-round pick. Then they got 2 second-round picks. So they could certainly move back into the first round without question tonight if they want. It'll be interesting to see who they take in return. But so the Jaguars pick is in. Pick is in.
This is the new National Football League. This is a league where we did not used to see this sort of wheeling and dealing. This is becoming much more commonplace. Young general managers in place, as was pointed out by Adam Schefter moments ago, and one of the youngest and the newest in the NFL making a dramatic move here. The pick is in. The Jaguars expected.
All right, Giants will be on the clock any second. Any second, baby.
Immediately, and the commissioner making his way to announce the trade to this crowd and the second pick in this year's draft.
While we are here tonight to celebrate the 32 young men entering the NFL, I'm honored to take a moment to recognize a player who's made a profound impact on and off the field. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes one player each year who best represents greatness and compassion both on and off the field and in the community. Tonight, we are proudly joined by the 2024 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, Eric Armstead.
All right, pick is in.
To the commissioner, thank you to the Payton family and the NFL and Nationwide, and also tonight.
So this should leave Abdul Carter for the New York Giants.
Passion close to their heart and act upon it. Use your platform to make your community, the league, and this world a better place. As you remember, Walter Payton, strive to leave a positive legacy of your own. Thank you.
There we go.
We have a trade.
We have a trade.
The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the second pick in the
Travis Hunter.
2025
Shocker there.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter, wide receiver, defensive back from Colorado.
Well, they got themselves a heck of a player. Heck of a player. He's got a heck of an attitude too. I love him, man. He's a free spirit, free willing kind of guy.
Chose to play for Coach Prime at Jackson State, making him the first five-star recruit ever to play.
All right, Giants are on the clock. 9 minutes to go. Wow, he's the Bolitnikoff Award winner, and like he had one of the awards for like the best defensive player in the country or something like that. I mean, wow. Boy. Tell you what. Oh, Well, they got themselves a heck of a player, right? So the New York Giants. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Well, on the clock. Jumped down. So it's got like about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes or so left to go. So. Just wondering why, it's taking so long. But, unless maybe they're keeping the phone lines open in case some big major trade winds up coming along or whatever for the Giants. But it's according to ESPN, Giants have 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. So.
And when you're getting 2 for 1, I think it's important to talk about the stamina. Yeah, it's hard playing football on one side of the football. Louis, you and I play defense. It's hard to play defense. And then to go sit on the bench and pop right back up and get back up and play offense. I don't think America understands the stamina that this young man has and how hard he works the offseason to prepare himself. This is truly something bringing. I've been around this game a long time. I've never seen anything like this.
It's a reasonable question to ask how much he can play on both sides of the ball. We understand that he can play one side and dabble on the other, but realistically, as brilliant an athlete,
pick is in. Abdul Carter, New York Giant.
Can he realistically play full time on both sides of the ball?
You're not going to play him 120 again. You're not going to play him 120, 130 snaps a game for 17 games and expect him to last a decade or longer. It's just not going to happen. You have to be judicious with it. I just said it has to be a 60-40, 75-25, 70-30 type of split. The question is, where do they use it first?
Anytime.
Offense or defense? All right, Molly McGrath is standing by. She's got the number 2 pick in the draft. Verizon Business takes us down to the stage. Molly.
Thank you, Greeny. Travis, Jacksonville traded up to get you. What's your reaction?
But as I said, don't forget, right? Don't forget that the Giants possibly, as the draft goes along, as we start sliding along here, right? Don't forget that the Giants could jump back into the first round if because everything you keep hearing, right, is that Dable likes Dart. That's what I hear. Right now, I don't know if Dart's going to be able to go all the way to the Giants at number 34. Because that means they'll also have to go past the Browns too at 33. So unless the Browns even want to jump back into the first, but as the draft goes along, right, and somebody's the quarterback or two like Milroe or Dart or whatever start making it toward the end of toward the end of the teens, just before maybe the Steelers. Somebody going to jump in front of the Steelers and maybe snatch somebody because the Steelers might want a quarterback. We're also talking about that the Rams might want to get a quarterback, so we'll have to wait and see.
Was his coach, Deion Sanders, prime time, 1996 with the Cowboys, made 8 starts on both offense and on defense. Obviously, one of the great players of all time.
Yeah, so the last player with 8+ starts on offense and defense in the same season was Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, who was Travis Hunter's coach, Colorado. New York Giants. Here we go, baby. Pick is in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Abdul Carter. They're showing the Giants draft room. Here we go. Commissioner's making his way. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Abdul Carter, baby. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Kind of, as expected, but cool. Gotta love it. I love it. Really love it. Now, it can be interesting to say that, because by May 1st, the Giants have to declare if they're going to pick up the 5th-year option on Kayvon or not. I've also seen all the reports. There's all kinds of stuff that flies around The Giants might try to maybe trade back into the first round for a quarterback, but they might offer Kayvon in the deal. Who knows? But it's going to be very, very interesting to see, right, if the Giants pick up the fifth-year option. Because, I mean, it's only got a few days next Thursday, so you got a week. You got a week from today, right? The Giants have to declare if they're going to pick up Kayvon's or Evan Neal, his fifth-year option. But they're going to pick up Kayvon's fifth-year option. So that's going to be interesting to see. Oh, yeah, Abdul Carter. Oh. Abdul Carter. Now the thing is, he's number 11. Is he going to want to be number 11 for the Giants? If that's the case, then they're going to have to make sure that they ask Mr. Sims if he can unretire his jersey. So that's going to be interesting to see too. Right? Because remember, the Giants unretired number 1, Ray Flaherty's number from Elite Neighbors. Might they wind up doing the same thing for Abdul Carter? So we'll have to wait and see. Very, very interesting. But I like this. I really like this a lot. Yeah. The thing is let's hope he can stay healthy on that MetLife turf. He has issue. He had an issue like with a foot or something like that. Well, on the MetLife turf, it ain't going to get no better. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully, he can stay healthy going forward. And it's also going to be interesting to see where the Giants play him. Right? Obviously, if Burnsy or Kayvon were to get injured, right? Then then you could have Carter at one side. You got Burns at the other if Kayvon's injured or whatever. But if Burns, Kayvon, and Carter, they're all healthy, how do you get them snaps? How do you get all the guys snaps to keep them happy, right? So do you slide Kayvon in, right? On passing downs, you pull out a defensive tackle and you got Dexter, you got Kayvon, you got Burnsy, and you got Abdul Carter in there. So
after your name was called with your dad and the rest of your family.
It was surreal. I wouldn't be here without him. I'm just blessed. Thankful for my family. Thankful for everybody who helped me get to this moment. I can't wait to celebrate this moment with my family.
You grew up in Philly. You grew up an Eagles fan. How are you going to bring the Giants back to dominance in the NFC East?
Yeah, I'm all New York. New York getting everything from me. All the passion I have, all the love that I have, all the excitement. On the third down and get loud, I'm going to give that big play, make my best pass rush, make that big explosive play.
All right, congratulations, Abdul.
Thank you.
Hi, Molly. Thank you. Abdul Carter is the third.
he's all in now in New York. He's born in Philly, raised in Philly, whatever like that. So, but we know Philly can go suck the mink. Yeah, that we know. So he's all in New York now. So Giants got Abdul Carter. We got our guy. Yeah. I love it. As I said, you have to wait and see if the Giants do trade back into the first round. Very, very interesting to see. Because there's the couple ways of going. The Giants need a quarterback for the future. Oops. Right? Need a quarterback in the future. They don't need to get it this season, but if they don't get it this season, they're going to need to get it next season. The thing is do they try to get it this season, or do they wait for next season to get it? But if they wait till next season, will Dable and Shane be around next season? You don't know. So, but I really like this. I really like it. It also makes it where, if they want, they can make Kayvon expendable, right? They don't have to re-sign him. They can let him go after this season, right? Then again, you don't know. If things really work out well with Sexy, with Kayvon, with Burnsy, and with Carter, if they got a phenomenal front four, whatever, maybe they do re-sign Kayvon. We'll have to wait and see. Be very, very interesting. But keep an eye on the Giants, right? See if they're going to jump back into the first round and get that quarterback, right? And if they do, quite possibly look for it to be Jackson Dart. All right, guys. So, all right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here for now. All right. But Abdul Carter, pick number 3, New York Giants. Yes. Good pick. We got ourselves another blue chip prospect. Fantastic. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Go Giants.
London Sky. Sure.